Good morning, all of you. Let us start the next chapter, that is a weathering and denudation. From this topic, the denudation topic was removed from your syllabus. So we have to study only about the weathering. Or we can say the half of the chapter is deducted from your syllabus. Only one topic is remaining, that is weathering, that we have to see. Now, weathering comes from the word weather. Weather means the day-by-day changes of the atmospheric condition like temperature, pressure, humidity and so on. From the weather only, the word comes as a weathering. Weathering is what actually, it is like an erosion only. In the erosion, what happened? The soil particles from the particular region, it was taken away by the wind, water or the other agent. It is moving. In the erosion, what happened? The particles move from one place to other place. While in the weathering, it does not, the particles does not move. Take example, the rocks are there. After the volcanic eruption, the first rock, igneous rocks form on the surface, or we can say the first, everywhere the igneous rock was only there on the earth's surface. What happened? This igneous rock is very hard in the character. So what happens with this rock? During the daytime, the rock was heated because of the sunlight. During the night, what happened? It cools because no sun was there. Because of this continuous process, by the heating, cooling, or we can say during the heating it contracts, during the cooling it contracts. So because of this process, some day, night, the rocks develops a crack in it. And slowly and gradually what happened, the wind moves in this crack, the water enters in this crack, and gradually the rocks breaks into a small pieces. The big rock material break down into small pieces, and now this breaking down of this rock material is only known as a weathering. After the weathering, the erosion take place, the wind, water, when they move from this region, they take these small particles in with them. When the water comes, when the river takes this particle, in the river also the particles collapse each other and they break down final in the very fine pieces. And this is how the soil is formed on the earth's surface. So the weathering is process in which what happened? Only the breaking down of a rock occurs, and only because of weather. Because of weather like temperature, pressure, air and so on. So this is known as a weathering. Now the weathering is it is known as a disintegration of a rock, as I told you, and because of the weathering the soil forms on the earth's surface. Now this weathering is of a three types. First one is a mechanical weathering. It is also known as a physical weathering. The second type is known as a chemical weathering, and the third type is known as a biological weathering. One by one we will see all these three type of a weathering. First of all, we will start the mechanical weathering. Mechanical weathering is also known as a physical weathering. It is a type of a weathering in which what happened, the rock downs breaks due to the atmospheric conditions. Atmospheric conditions like heat, sunlight, the wind, the rainfall and so on. The first process of the weathering, physical weathering, mainly it depends upon the three-four type. It depends upon the three-four types like extremes of a temperature, the nature of a rock. Nature of a rock means how hard the rock is. If the rock is hard, the weathering process will be slow, and if the rock is very soft, the weathering process is very fast. After that, the frost is there. Frost means when the rainwater freezes in the cracks of the rock, that is frost. The slope of a land, if the slope of a land was very steep, the breaking down of a rock will be very fast. The structure of a rock, the layers of the rock, and also the wind. Wind also when enters in the crack of the rocks, it widens the gap, and the disintegration of a rock is there. So these are the three-four factors which is mainly occurs in the mechanical weathering or the physical weathering. The first one, let us start the first one, that is extremes of a temperature. Extremes of a temperature, mainly in the arid and the semi-arid region where the rocks are there. During the daytime, the sunlight was there. Because of a sunlight, the rock heated and they expand. During the night, what happened? The atmosphere cools, the surrounding area cools, and also the rock cools. And when the rock cools, it contrasts. Okay? So this was a continuous process. During the daytime, they contract. During the night time, they contrast. Okay? Because of this continuous process, the rocks develop cracks in it. And when they develop crack, wind enters in this crack, rainfall occurs, water enters in this crack, and slowly and gradually what happens? These cracks wind up wider, and when it becomes wider and wider, the rock material breaks up. So the extremes of a temperature was first thing, and because of that, what happened? The exfoliation was the first process. In exfoliation, what happens? The upper layer of a rock, it was peeled out very smoothly, like we peel banana, we take out the upper part of a banana. Similarly, in the exfoliation also, the upper layer was break. It is like a onion also, we remove one by one layer of onion. Similarly, in the exfoliation also occurs because of the continuous contract, the rock down, break leaves the upper layer, and that process is only known as a exfoliation. The second topic is a nature of a rock. Rock is either the hard rock or the soft rock. If the soft rock is there, let's take example of a limestone. If the limestone is there, limestone very easily break down because when the rainfall occurs, it dissolve in the rainwater. When the wind blows, speed of a wind also break down the rocks. So the hard rock, weathering of a hard rock takes time, while the soft rock erode very easily and very rapidly. Next topic now we will do in the next period. Bye.